Welcome, friends. This is Astro Val here to give you an empowered perspective and insights about this new moon in Aquarius, which is happening this Saturday, January 21st. And this is a new moon that is a potent energy for us to plant the seeds that we want to see grow and give us abundance in return. Aquarius is an energy that gives us liberation and reinvention. So we have the potential to really create some change in our lives and see this momentum picking up in our lives and really expanding change and in ways that we want to see grow. Now, every time we have a new moon, it's the sun and the moon coming in together in the sky. So we have the sun representing the conscious awareness, who we are, and the moon being our internal world, our subconscious mind. And so when these two planets are joining in the sky and giving us a new moon, it's a time for us to do some soul searching, to really pay attention to what it is that our mind and our emotions are coming in together to say, okay, this is what I'm ready to grow, to work on, to focus in this lunar cycle. Now, Aquarius is about, it's the energy of groups of people, of friendships, of community, of memberships that you're in or that you would like to subscribe to, or an audience that you'd like to build or create, or the people that you want to attract and have near you. It's also about technology, anything that helps your life be easier or simpler, and your hopes and wishes for the future. So, after I'm done talking about the new moon in general, I'm going to give you guys sign by sign description of which area in your life this is showing up for you and where you can be more specific about your intentions and where to focus for this lunar cycle. So this new moon in Aquarius is in conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn. So what this means is that there's an awareness of the limitations of the structures in your life that are ready for change or a remodeling. Okay, so it's like we're coming up with creative solutions toward liberation or breaking free from pre-established conditions. Because the sun and the moon have already passed Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn, and Pluto is this need um to take your power back from anything that feels that is any structures that are just not serving you anymore, that perhaps at one point in your life could have been something that really helped to set you up for success. And now it's kind of like this realization of, okay, I got to take my power back. And it's almost like if I did that before, if I created that before and I managed to make it this far, I can certainly do what I need to do next in order to take myself to the next level. And so there is this attitude that allows us to come up with ways of reinventing ourselves. And it's also like we're coming into the realization, which it's a blessing. And I really want to empower you guys to see limitations or the things that are coming up for you that may be difficult, or maybe like fears that are coming up of like, wow, I'm really facing this, and or I'm really up for this. But really seeing them from a place of, thank God I can see this. Thank goodness I have been able to notice the limitations or the restrictions that are keeping me away from what I'm ready to manifest next. And so if we don't see those limitations, we can't come up with those creative solutions. And so it's because we go through that discomfort of facing all our vulnerabilities that happen when the sun and the moon crosses over to from Pluto. And then in Aquarius, being the sign of genius ideas that come out of the blue. It is this creativity and action, and it is thinking of inventive ways for improvement. Then we can really see, okay, this is the change that I need to implement into my life to see that transformation and to break free and to create the future that I'm ready to build. This is also the energy of authenticity and originality, Aquarius. So we'll be noticing how we tweak things that have already been done or structured with our own twist. So reinventions of all sorts are likely to start with this new moon. Now let's remember that new moons are when seeds are planted, and it takes time for them to bear their fruits. So maybe notice that you may notice that manifestations of this energy like some may happen right away, like with the full moon, you may begin to see some progress, but also just a reminder to be patient when you're setting these intentions, because some manifestations can take a month. So from the beginning of the lunar cycle to the end of the lunar cycle, or 6 months from this lunar cycle to when we have the full moon in Aquarius in August, or in a year when we have the next new moon in Aquarius, right? So just be very mindful when you are co-creating with the universe, that as you're putting these intentions and as you're beginning to work towards that vision that you have for the future, to know that you're doing your part, and then also allowing that moment for the universe to conspire to meet you where you need to be met, and to have that relationship with the universe of that giving and receiving. Now, what's really exciting with this new moon is that Jupiter is in a sextile from Aries, and it's bringing the spark to fuel our intentions. And so Jupiter brings opportunities just by you showing up just the way that you are. It really ignites us, and it really reminds us to have the courage to just stand up and be who we are. So it's really about presenting yourself and letting yourself be seen, about what you're passionate about, and just having that like fiery initiative to get things moving and rolling in your life. So what I could also see is many entrepreneurs or startups that are being motivated with this energy of Jupiter and Aries could come across help from friends or groups of people, or be welcomed into new communities that help them progress. So make sure that you're networking and you're opening yourself to invitations that could really be a positive growth for you and your vision of the future. So this is really the time where we want to think of like working with others, of really using the support, or like supporting each other. It's the energy of Aquarius, of communities, of friendships, right? And so Jupiter in Aries is that energy of like you attracting, because the people that are attracted to who you are, your individuality and your originality. Now, Jupiter also brings abundance and joy. So whatever you plant with this new moon has the potential to be generous in return. And just remember that Aquarius teaches us detachment and being okay with the unexpected. So it may be that what you planned, it may not always be the way that you meant for it to grow, but just remembering that it's always the way that it's meant to help you grow, regardless of how you had like the plan that you had in your head. So just trusting the universe in that way. And also remembering that Aquarius is an intellectual sign, it's a mental sign, and Jupiter is the energy of the philosopher. So really being open to sharing your ideas and learning from others. This is the time to open your mind to new experiences and experiment with different ways of going about your life. If you don't try, you won't know. You don't know, right? So it's an energy that says, go for it and you'll find out. So this is like the spark, that cosmic push that you need in order for you to stand up and take the initiative for the future that you want to see. So we also have Venus and Saturn conjunct in the sign of Aquarius. So we have 4 planets in Aquarius. That's a whole lot of Aquarius. So we're learning how to work with this energy. And Venus and Saturn pretty much say buckle up. And it's important for us to be clear on your values, especially regarding Aquarian topics like friendships, communities that you're part of, membership, subscriptions, technology, and hopes for the future. So if you are like just getting really clear on what's important or valuable to you, so you'll know where to save and invest your time and attention. So this may be the time where you're looking to see like, are there any memberships that you want to be part of, or any communities, and putting your attention there, maybe subscribing yourself to something that is going to help you be in that community or around people that are in that same vibration that you are ready to embrace. And also being mindful of where you are putting your energy and your attention in things that maybe are not supporting your vision for the future. So it may be the time for you to cut that. and remove yourself from those associations or affiliations. Now, Venus also relates to finances and relationships. So, what is your vision for the future in those departments? Just take a moment to get clear on that. And because Venus is what you want, and Saturn is this energy that is keeping you in check. When Venus and Saturn are together, like Saturn is trimming away the excess. Or you could also notice how you could be restricting yourself from what you want. Saturn has those rings that kind of just like tighten you up and can create really strong boundaries that prevent you from opening your heart to what you want, what you desire, love, relationships, or even your finances. Where Saturn is also showing us like your fears, which in turn turn into limitations. So pay attention to how you may be blocking your manifestations in that way. So this new moon is really going to show us, where where we need to loosen our boundaries, or where we need to be more strict with how we invest our time and attention and who we invest that into. Now, new moons are meant to be internal so that we can gain clarity and be so we want to make sure that we're disconnecting from spending time with like too many people. But Aquarius is also a sign that wants to be social and connect to others. So and this is the trick with the energy of Aquarius and being original and being authentic, is that they retract from the world to listen to their higher mind and connect with their third eye, their vision of the future. And then after they've kind of like gone inward and seen that for themselves, then they like to go out and socialize and share those visions with their group of people. Or also after socializing and maybe having a conversation or a social interaction that where an idea emerges or an idea is discussed, then they take that and they ponder on that, and then they come up with their own perspective based on that. So that is to say that you want to have a good amount of connection and also disconnection, right? So connecting and being social, and also disconnecting and connecting to yourself only, and kind of just doing this ping pong and this balance between internal and external interactions. And just a reminder that we all have unique contributions to offer, and so just spending time inward could really help to know what is your unique contribution that you can then come out to share. Now, Mercury is now direct with this new moon. Mercury goes direct on the 18th of January. So this means that we have a new mentality in approaching our goals and our accomplishments. There's a lot that we learned with Mercury retrograde for the past 3 weeks. And so it does bring in this new way of approaching, of seeing things, a new mentality that helps us with whatever it is that we want to manifest. And this is the green light. This is the moment where we want to take our intentions and our what it is that we want to work with now in this 2023, now that Mercury and Mars have been direct. So now let's take a look at each sign. Aries, this is a great time for you to set intentions around your friends, your community, groups that you want to associate with, or the audience you'd like to call in. Jupiter is in your sign in Aries, and it's giving you the courage to step into a new role. So ask yourself, what role do you want to play, and how do you see yourself in the future? For Taurus, this is about your career, reputation, and what you want to be known for. That's the theme for you this new moon. And Jupiter in Aries gives you the fire you need to purify, to heal, and let go of the old you to make space for the next level of you. Now, Gemini, for you, this is about growth, expansion, travel, spirituality, and philosophy. These are the topics for you to consider. Jupiter in Aries is helping you create alliances and build a network and friendships to support you in stepping outside of your comfort zone. Cancer, this new moon has you facing your fears to see a more empowered version of yourself. Vulnerability and shared finances is the theme here, and Jupiter in Aries is giving you a cosmic push to grow in your career path. Leo, your relationships and associations are being highlighted here. How do you see yourself in this department in the near future? Now, Jupiter in Aries is helping you move real or metaphorically to a foreign place or a new experience. And this is a tremendous opportunity for understanding and growth for you through your partnerships. Now, Virgo, your lifestyle and health are the focus of this lunar cycle. Jupiter in Aries is bringing awareness of what was hidden or what you couldn't see for you to notice and see it as a blessing. This could also deal with your working habits, with your day to day, and a bonus or a help that comes your way. Um, for Libra, this is about romance, love, children, and your creative projects. That's what's being highlighted with this new moon. And Jupiter in Aries symbolizes help from your significant other or associate. Now, Scorpio, this is about your home, family, and emotional health. It's coming into focus with this new moon. And Jupiter in Aries empowers you to find joy in your day to day and work life, which in turn helps you to implement changes in your home and family dynamics that support your vision of the future. Now, Sagittarius, this is a moment to focus on the mindset that supports your vision of your future. Jupiter in Aries is highlighting your talent and capacity to love. Capricorn, what is truly important and valuable to you? This new moon is highlighting your self-worth and finances and investing and saving based on your values. Now, Jupiter in Aries reminds you of the blessings at home or with family or the confidence to feel at home within yourself. Aquarius, this is your new moon. Happy birthday, Aquarius. So, how do you see yourself and what is your vision of yourself for the future? Jupiter in Aries is helping you express yourself and speak your mind, having an optimistic mindset to design what you want. For Pisces, this new moon is an opportunity to heal and let go of the old you and open for a new chapter, which Jupiter in Aries is helping you with more confidence and increasing your sense of worth, which in turn helps you gain more value and financial growth. So that is all I have for you guys today. New moon blessings, everyone. Let me know in the comments box how you're feeling this new moon and if you were blessed or if you received any insights with this information. Please be sure to like this video and also subscribe to this channel so you can continue receiving information and videos. Have a great new moon cycle.